So welcome back students in this series of MERN technology. Now in the previous lecture we have discussed about the Express.js. We have discussed about sessions, cookies, request, response, the HTTP methods and many other concepts of Express.js. Now in this video we'll discuss about MongoDB, which is the database part of the MERN technology. So MERN technology, M stands for MongoDB. Now what is MongoDB? So the MongoDB is a document oriented database, which means the MongoDB is NoSQL database. What that means? So basically we have two kind of databases. One is SQL database and the another is NoSQL database. And the MongoDB is NoSQL database. So what is the difference between a SQL database and NoSQL database? So basically in SQL database the formation of data is in a fixed format, which is a tabular format. So we have rows and columns. So in MySQL and in other like SQL, in SQL databases we have rows and columns. But in NoSQL databases like MongoDB, like Firebase, we don't have any fixed orientation of the data. So the database written in a document oriented way. For example, so in MongoDB, the database written in the file system database. Now it is an open source product, so we can use it free of cost. We also have some paid version of MongoDB, but for the initial part, we can use it absolutely free of cost. And it is developed and supported by a company named Tengen. So Tengen is basically the company responsible for all the updates of MongoDB. Now, first of all, let's see how to install database and how to start the server of MongoDB. For that, let's open our Chrome browser and let's search for MongoDB and click on this MongoDB community download. So we can use MongoDB in two ways. We can use the web version of this, and also we can download the software for this. So always the software is preferred. So for that, now in this available download option, just select the version. So the latest version is 5.0.9. The sixth version is just yet to be released, so we can click on 5.0.9. Then you have to select the platform. You have Windows, Amazon Linux, Debian, macOS, Red Hat, Source. So you have so many kind of platforms you can select from. So I'm using a Windows laptop, so that's why I've selected Windows. Next we have two options in that, zip and MSI. So zip folder is basically you have to install manually, and MSI is the installer of the MongoDB. So I'll click on MSI. Now download. So this will start the download of the installer of a MongoDB. So once the download is completed, we'll open this and start the installation process of MongoDB. So now the installer is downloaded. So we'll open this and let's start the installation process. Click on next, accept the terms and conditions, click on again next. So now you have two options, the complete system and custom. So always prefer complete. Now click on again next. Now again click on next. So this will start the installation of the MongoDB. So the MongoDB is installed now and it is starting the MongoDB server. Now in MySQL we have MySQL Workbench. In MongoDB we have MongoDB Compass, which are the basically GUI of the database. So this is our URI to connect with the MongoDB server. So now we have installed the MongoDB on our device. So to check this, let me open our command line client and write down MongoD, which is starting the Mongo daemon. So as you can see, the MongoDB is installed in our device. Now to start with the database, we have an additional setting. Let's go to the C drive, then go to programs. After that, search for MongoDB. So I have MySQL node, and here we have the MongoDB. Click on servers 5.0. Then we have three directories: bin, data, and log file. Click on this bin and copy this path. So just copy this complete path and Control C. Now in the search bar, just search for environment variable. So edit the system environment variable. Here you can see edit the system environment variable. Open this. Now in this, click on this environment variable. In system variables, search for path. So we have to add this path into the path folder. So search for path and this double click on this path. Now click on new and paste that path. and click on OK. Again OK, and last. So now we have added this bin directory to the server path. Now after adding the path variable, just in your C drive, click on new folder. You have to just create two folders. One is data, and in this data folder create a DB folder to create the Mongo database. Now just open the CMD. Again run the command mongo d, which will start the daemon, and this daemon will automatically, and this mongo daemon automatically create this database files in the DB folder that you have created so far. Now just close this. Again open the CMD. Now to start the MongoDB server, write down mongo and enter. After this, run the command show dbs to check the created databases and the server. So we have three databases right now: admin, config and local, and three of them are just empty, so they are occupying 0.000 GB of space. Now after this, we'll connect these databases and this MongoDB server with the Express.js and Node.js in the Visual Studio Code. In the next video, we'll discuss how to connect this MongoDB server with our Node server and how to start manipulating the data with the JavaScript commands. So thank you for watching this video.